Welcome back to part 2 of a Holiday Night album listen by Girls' Generation. Now, I know what you're thinking. You may have even commented this on the previous video. I realized I got the track listing out of order. One Last Time was actually supposed to be in the previous video, but I got mixed up somewhere and it didn't play out that way. So we're just going to jump into One Last Time. And so yeah, that was my fault.
안부를 물어도 대답이 없는 너 날 보는 표정도 향기를 잃었어 뒷만 번지는 순간들이 날 지나쳐 너의 눈 속 담겨있는 그 말 숨이 차올라 듣고
I love the way the instrumental came in with their vocals, bass.
않게 해줘 이별 앞에 나서 너와 나 사랑했던 나를 떠올려봐 흘려보낼 수는 없잖아 날 위해 one last time 날 위해 one last time
For some reason, this kind of reminds me of their Japanese ballads. Yeah, it reminds me of their Japanese ballads for some reason. I don't know why. But with me saying that, if you've watched my other Girls' Generation videos, you already know how I'm feeling about this song. I'll save it until the end, but I'm sure you already know. I like the emotion Doyeon's putting in.
끝난 계절 속에 너와 나 끌어안아도 결국 달아나 함께였던 많은 낮과 밤 전부 다 잊진 마 이별 앞에 멈춘 너와 나 마지막 네 모습을 새겨봐 오래 간직할 수 있도록 잠시만 one last time
Classic Girls' Generation.
one last time so give me one last time give me one last time one last
Okay, I can't even lie, that was my favorite song from this album. Actually, that's one of my favorite songs I've heard probably this entire year so far. I say entire year like it's been a long time. It's only been 20 days, not even 20 full days yet. Favorite song that I've heard this year. That one was just everything I love. And if you, as I said, if you've followed this journey, Japanese ballads are my favorite, and this reminded me of that for some reason. So based on that, I knew I was going to enjoy the song. And not just from the album, it is one of my favorite songs I've heard this year. Definitely going on the playlist. And that one There's 3 songs left. That one's going to be difficult to beat, I feel. But this is Girls' Generation, so they often surprise me. So let's see what Love is Bitter brings.
식어버려 향이 날아간 커피 한 입도 배물지 못해 마른 쿠키
Tiffany's voice suits this so well.
맛은 항상 오래 머물지 못해 마치 여름날 소나기에 식혀간 덩공기처럼
Only 37 seconds in. Ballads in the sound here. 2 of my favorites from Girls' Generation. And they're back to back. I may have spoken too soon about which one's my favorite from the album. We'll find out though.
Because my love is always, always bitter 몇 번을 반복해도 love is always, always bitter
Always like hearing Young sing.
입어질 때 가슴 속에 퍼지는 말 그대로 해도 그 끝은 가군요 그때는 매혹적인 샴페인 같았죠
Love this instrumental too.
후회해도 취하고 싶었으니 달콤하기만 한 건 존재하지 않나 봐 나의 욕심이 만들어낸 쓰디쓴 사랑의 초콜릿 Because my love is always, always bitter 몇 번을 반복해도 love is always, always bitter 내 볼에 흐르는 눈물이 많을 때 가슴 속에 퍼지는 말 그대라 해도 그 끝은 가군요 돌고 도는 계절과 같이 익숙한 이 데자부 신기루를 쫓다 만났던 사막 또 혼자야
Love that. I love that note.
하지만 아직도 난 깊은 그 꿈이 그리워 잠에 섞인 날 바라보는 눈빛 내게 닿던 너의 입술 낙이 내리면 다 지난 얘기인가요 Love is always bitter I know that part
Okay.
화장이 묻을 때 가슴 속에 퍼지는 말 Love 그 끝은 수군요 Baby, baby, baby Love is always bitter
Okay, all of them just showing out in the song.
love you, baby.
Yeah, all of them just showing out on that one. All with amazing vocals. To hear more Hyoyeon singing and Sunny, which by now you should know I enjoy when they get more singing parts. But every one of them hitting those high, soft notes. Not belting, but high, soft notes. I just love the sound of it. Why does it remind me of a Christmas song, though? I feel like this is one you could listen around Christmas. Even though it's not, it still has that sound to it. Am I weird in thinking that? Probably. But that's just what I feel. But yeah, I said it. There's several sounds I like from Girls' Generation, and whenever certain ones are used, such as this one or a ballad, especially like their Japanese ballads, I'm gonna like the song. This one was no exception. It didn't overtake One Last Time. It's still my favorite from the album so far. But yeah, I enjoy this one. This one's going on my playlist too. But up next we have It's You, and some of these pictures they're using for each member.
묘한 긴장감 속나홀로 마주한 시간이 외롭게만 느껴졌어. 작아지는 날 바라볼 때 좀 더 안아주고 싶어. 넌 내게 더 기대도 돼. 따뜻한 눈빛의 온도로 네가 전해져 가까이. 같은 시간 속 함께한 우리 아직 설렘 향해 걷고 있는 건 멀어진
I don't know why this instrumental is just throwing me off.
그 맘이야. 그래서 그래. 점점 커져가. 소원 두 손으로 꼭 잡기로 해. 너와 내가. 간절한 그 말 웃고 싶겠지. 맘속 너의 소원 나의 손만지. To my life. 고요한 침묵 속 나 홀로 난 모를 눈물이 딱 차갑게 느껴졌어. 작아지는 날 바라볼 때 좀 더 안아주고 싶어. 넌 내게 더 기대도 돼. 따뜻한 눈빛의 온도로 네가 전해져 가까이. 같은 시간 속 함께한 우리 아직 설렘 향해 걷고 있는 건 멀어진 게 아니야. 커져버린 맘 그 맘이야. 그래서 그래. 점점 커져가. 소원 두 손으로 붙잡기로 해. 너와 내가.
Okay, I like the way they deliver that.
싶었어. 맘속 너의 소원 너의 손나로. 저 앞에 가면 red light 더 크게 외쳐 준비됐어. I look at you, I look at you. 네가 있었던 다행이야.
This instrumental is throwing me off. I don't know if I like it or I don't like it. I haven't decided yet. And we're almost done with the song. So far there's parts of the song I really enjoy. Other parts I'm unsure about.
눈앞은 big ocean. 다 크게 흔들 준비됐어.
Like this part here. I like this part.
I look at you. 너이라서 참 다행이야. 같은 시간 속 함께한 우리 아직 설렘 향해 걷고 있는 건 멀어진 게 아니야. 커져버린 맘 그 맘이야. 그래서 그래. 점점 커져가. 소원 두 손으로 꼭 잡기로 해. 너와 내가. 간절한 그 말 하고 싶었어. 평생 나의 소원 너뿐이라고.
So yeah, overall a song, the instrumental I think is what's holding me back from really enjoying the song. For me, I don't know. I'm very conflicted on the instrumental, and I don't know why. As I said, there were parts of the song I really enjoyed, and parts of the song and the instrumental were kind of broke down some. Yeah, those parts I thoroughly enjoyed. I mean, they all sounded amazing vocally throughout it, but the instrumental, I think, for me, in my opinion, is holding the song back. And I don't exactly know what it is about the instrumental. That's just where I'm at with the song. So unfortunately, I think this one's another one that's probably not going on my playlist. Of course, as always, I will listen to these at least one more time to see how my opinion changes, or if it even does. But yeah, as of now, I don't know, it's just instrumental, and it's annoying me that I can't figure out why I feel that way about it. Up next is Light Up the Sky, and out of all these lyric videos, this one has the most views. What was it, 1.5 million, I believe, views for this. So I have a feeling this may be a favorite from the album, which I've already got high hopes going into it, and I probably shouldn't do that just based on the viewer count. But that's where I am with the song. Let's find out. I already like the drums.
Thinking about you 어디쯤 있었니 난 정말 달라진 게 없어 멀어진 뒤로 참 힘들었지 널 잊어야 했으니까 시간은 무심히 지나 우리 추억도 바래가 멀어지는 그만 I can't let it go 하지만 믿자
Oh, that color is difficult to read on a white background.
기억만은 선명하니까 오늘 너를 보며 말하고 싶은 얘기 있는데 들어줄래 다시 손잡아줘 just one more time 잘 될 거야 우린 서로를 세상 제일 잘 알잖아
I love the way you said that. Okay, already I can see why this one has a lot of views.
원하는 곳은 세상에 많지만 영원히 변치 않은 것들도 있어 바보 같지만 믿고 있었지 우린 다시 만날 거란 걸 지금 내 앞에 널 다시는 보내고 싶지 않아 말해줄래 내 안에 안겨와 just one more time 잘 될 거야 우린 서로를 세상 제일 잘 알잖아 Every day and night 사랑만 차올라 피어나도록 Light up the sky 나와 영원히 함께 해줄래 세상 끝까지 내 곁에서 머물러줄래 내가 꼭 그럴 테니까 Until the
Okay, Taeyeon. Those drums too. And then she went into that.
다시 손잡아줘 just one more time 잘 될 거야 우린 서로를 세상 제일 잘 알잖아 Every day and night 사랑만 차올라 피어나도록 Light up the sky Baby light up the sky Baby light up the sky
Okay, I have the exact opposite thought on that one's instrumental. I love the instrumental. Those drums, yeah, everything about the instrumental. And then the vocals on top of it. Especially that one part before Taeyeon hit those notes, the drums, and then leading immediately into her vocals. Favorite part of the song. But also, I really like the way Yuri was delivering some of her lines and the rhythm she was going with. This one I can see why it's got a lot of views, although some of the lyrics I'm guessing it's more of a mistranslation. Some of them not making a whole lot of sense. But overall, I get the general idea of the song. Yeah, this one could give One Last Time a run for its money, but I believe One Last Time still my favorite. It held on to the end being my favorite, although it was close to the end whenever halfway through. But yeah, Light Up the Sky. Another one that's got kind of that ballad type sound to it. So of course I'm gonna like it to some extent. This one's going on my playlist as well. And it's weird contrasting the last two. One, the instrumental, that's what made me not like the song, and this one, the instrumental. One of the things that made me like the song more, on top of their vocals. All through this album, they all had amazing vocals, and I realized I like technically this is only the second one, going through these albums, because you get to hear all the members showcase their skills. Whereas line distribution in some of them, especially title tracks, could be skewed toward certain members depending on what the song calls for. Listening to the full album gives you a chance to really look and listen to each member, to hear their strengths, what they bring to the group, which I already knew what everyone brought to the group, but I get to explore that more, if that makes sense, with a full album listen. It's kind of the same with their concerts. You get to fully hear them, what they're capable of live outside of a studio. And this is showcasing even more what each member is capable of. As I said, showing their strengths, displaying it, I guess is a better word. I feel like I'm making this more complicated than what I'm actually trying to say. Hopefully you know what I'm saying. Overall, I love this album. I still say, One Last Time, favorite song from these 8 that I've heard. Actually, even with All Night and Holiday, I think One Last Time is still my favorite from this album. I just love their ballads, so I guess it's no surprise that that's my favorite from the album. Let me know which one's your favorite. And I don't know where I'm going to go next. If we're going to do another album listen, you leave some comments on which albums to go to next, or live performances. I don't know where I'm going next for the next week's video, but this right here has me more excited to check out more of their albums. And I found a song I wouldn't have known about otherwise that just became my favorite, and my favorite song that I've heard this year, which is odd how it turned out like this. I'm going to stop rambling. Let me know which one's your favorite from the album. Let me know where I should go next, and I will see you in the next video.